I mean, after seeing that, do you think I should do it?
I mean, based on what you've told me, I don't see why you wouldn't.
Alright, you guys, let's talk about this. So, if there is one good thing about me currently working a corporate 9-to-5 job doing operations, is that over these last handful of years, I've actually learned a lot about how businesses work. Although I am currently trying to escape the 9-to-5 because it just is not for me, I am really grateful though that I've learned a lot of business knowledge along the way. I've gotten to learn so much about how companies think and how we all kind of recognize business trends, and I've also gotten to foster my skills of being able to make educated guesses on how a company is going to perform based on their strengths and weaknesses and what their future looks like. And I've really gotten to take a lot of those skills and been able to apply them to my own journey of trying to go full-time with streaming and content creation. So that is a really good plus in my book. While I'm obviously trying to make it as fast as possible as a full-time streamer, I'm also really conscious of what the landscape is going to look like 5 to 10 years from now. Like, I want to know what I'm getting myself into. And I've personally been paying really close attention over these last 6 months to all of the streaming platforms and kind of seeing where they're going. And I strongly believe that YouTube is going to take over Twitch at some point. Currently, if you want to be a big time streamer though, everyone knows you really should be streaming on Twitch. It's where the most viewers are, it's where the most watch time is. That being said though, YouTube has been quietly creeping up on Twitch. YouTube's live streaming watch time has been growing significantly over this last year, and it's much further along than Mixer's or Facebook Gaming's watch time. YouTube has also been getting into the creator wars of signing big high profile streamers. They recently acquired Courage JD, and they also recently signed people like Valkyrae. So having really big names like that is also a clear indication that they are taking this seriously. And on top of that, they just announced that they have exclusive esports streaming rights to Call of Duty and Overwatch, and I believe those are multi-year deals, so that's a really big blow to Twitch. Not only that though, but YouTube still remains to be the only platform that has any legitimate discoverability. And I know I've said this a handful of times, but I will continue to say it until I'm blue in the face. But if you want any chance of growing as a legitimate big streamer, then you need to grow your audience outside of a platform like Twitch on a more discoverable platform like YouTube, and then bring those viewers and audience over to your streams. And with that in mind, doesn't it make more sense to stream over on YouTube if you're growing your audience over on YouTube in the first place? For small streamers, we really want the path of least resistance for our viewers. And if we're growing our audience over on YouTube, but then trying to bring them over to Twitch, that change in website difference really doesn't seem like it should be that big of a deal, but for a lot of people it really is. So if we can cut that part out of making them switch websites and just keeping everything over on YouTube, that kind of seems like a no-brainer to me. Now that said though, there are some major hurdles that YouTube currently has when it comes to live streaming and especially in gaming. The UI for the gaming section in YouTube is not well done. The chat UI is especially lacking. They don't have any clips features, which is a huge part of what we're used to over on Twitch. And live streaming in general just needs a lot of work on YouTube. And although they have those struggles right now, it is kind of a well-known thing that YouTube is really working on improving all of that. So it's really only a matter of time until their features are up to par with Twitch's. Once that's done though, I really feel that everyone's gonna start moving away from Twitch to YouTube really quickly. So what does this mean for small streamers and myself? Well, we could all switch over now and kind of grow along with YouTube and its streaming and just kind of see how that pans out and kind of be like the early ones there and hopefully grow with it. Or we can continue to stream on other platforms like Twitch and wait for the mass to switch over and wait for everyone else to do it. And this is something that I personally don't have an answer to yet. This is still something that I'm debating myself, but I really feel that small streamers especially are really gonna have to start wrapping their minds around all of this, because I really think that 2020 is going to be a very interesting year for streaming platforms. I might personally start testing out some streams here or there on YouTube just to kind of see how I like it. But if I do decide to start doing some test streams over here on YouTube, I will be sure to tweet out about it. So if you're not following me on Twitter already, be sure to go follow. And that's kind of where I dump all of my thoughts and do all of my announcements. So be sure to follow. Okay. I think after saying it out loud, I should do it. Or at least test it. At least test it.
I think so.
Okay. Yeah, after filming all of that and saying it out loud, I really think I should at least test it out and just give it a try, see if I like it. So I think I'm gonna see if there's like a way to private test stream it, and then I'll do like an actual public test stream. I don't know, I'm not sure how it works exactly, but I think if I'm gonna say all that in a video, I should at least test it myself and go through with it. Like I said, be sure to follow my Twitter and I will tweet out all the details for it. So I think I'm going to wrap up the vlog here and start doing my research. But thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.